These gifts are all prepared for the chairman's wife. Everyone, you must deliver the chairman's best wishes. Do you understand? Understood. Move out.
Welcome, welcome.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Welcome, welcome.
Please, come in.
Why don't you should call our son quickly. Ask him where he is.
All right. Son, where are you? We are waiting for you to arrive. Then the wedding will officially begin.
Don't be in such a hurry to start. I have prepared a big gift for you.
Hello, hello? That is strange. Why did he hang up so suddenly? Is there no signal?
What is wrong, why don't? Our son said he is on his way.
It is fine. He said he is almost here. And our son also said he has prepared a gift for me. Tell me, what kind of gift do you think this boy bought? Wasting money.
Look at you, complaining about our son, while smiling from ear to ear. Compared to the debt I owe you for raising me, this gift is nothing. You should just accept it with peace of mind.
Chen's is so thoughtful. The wedding is about to begin. You should go and get ready.
Yes.
Cheng's, it has been 5 years. Father has finally waited for your return from your studies. I have, in the name of the Condone Group, prepared an investment worth billions for you. When we meet later, if you knew my true identity, would you be surprised? Thank you everyone for taking the time despite your busy schedules to attend my wedding with Meiju. Here, I have an announcement to make.
Wait a moment.
Meiju, my son is here. Son, come up here quickly.
Welcome, distinguished guests. My name is Shou Changs. Today is not just a wedding banquet. It is also my banquet to acknowledge my true father. I studied abroad for 5 years, and now I have achieved success. All of this could not have happened without the support of one person. That is my father. I have prepared a special gift for my father. I personally painted a portrait for him.
This is the gift your son has prepared for you.
To have such a filial son, it must be a blessing from a past life.
Indeed. He is even closer than a biological son.
Son, I have also prepared a gift for you.
Next, I will formally introduce to everyone the person I respect most, my dearest person. My father.
The film was translated and
These features,
narrated by
they don't look like the
Antonio.
grooms.
Yes. Could it be a mistake?
Cheng's. Is this painting? Perhaps the wrong one.
This is my father. Is there a problem? My father. His name is Gu Ming. Yuan.
He.
Good son. This portrait, I really like.
Father, you finally came. I thought you wouldn't come because you thought this wedding was too shabby.
Wait a moment. Chengzi, what is the meaning of this? Didn't you say that in your entire life you only recognize Weidong as your father? Didn't you promise me not to have too much contact with this man? How could you change after 5 years abroad?
What is going on?
Who exactly is this man?
He is nothing but a foster father who just helped me raise my son for a few years. Lin Miju. Even if others don't know, don't you know who Cheng's biological father is?
You.
My son is a top-tier talent who returned from studying abroad. You tell me, what right does a lowly security guard like him have to be my son's father?
You.
Cheng's. You think so too, don't you?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Does that even need to be asked? Uncle. Joe.
You called me Uncle Joe.
And I am grateful to you for raising me for so many years. But you also know that Gu Minjuan is my biological father. I only have one father.
Zhou Changzi. Have you forgotten? When you were 5 years old and fainted from a high fever on the street. Who took you to the hospital? It was Weidong, not that Gu Mingyuan.
Enough. That is all ancient history. Mother, look at my hands. Wearing a gold watch and the new leather shoes on my feet. Everything I have now was given to me by my real father.
Cheng's. You were impulsive just now, but I will not hold it against you. What are you talking about? Watches and leather shoes. In my eyes, they are not worth mentioning. I will give you one last chance.
An investment contract.
Right? This is what I had prepared specifically for your return to the country. Apologize to me now. And I can pretend that nothing happened just now.
What's written on it? 10, 100,000, 10,000. Tens of billions. Do you know how many zeros are after 10 billion? What? You, a stinking security guard. Think you deserve an apology from me?
I must have been blind back then. To have raised such a thankless wretch.
You have the nerve to say that? If you hadn't adopted me, would I have spent all these years living in misery? Everyone knows. My father is just a bottom-feeding security guard.
I will not let you speak of your father that way.
Mother, Mommy, because of this man. Protect this loser. You actually hit me for his sake? What on earth has he done to make you so enchanted by him, Mommy? Right. Back then, father abandoned the two of us, mother and child. But he did it to make money for the family, to support you. Now that he has finally returned, and is so wealthy, can't we just be a family again? Why are you so stubborn?
Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
The film was translated and narrated
You
by
unfilial
M
son,
Media.
do you know your so-called wealthy biological father? He is.
Meiju. You cannot say it. That incident back then caused you so much trauma. And besides, Chen's would not be able to accept it.
What is it? Tell me.
Stop wasting time with them men.
What are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? I already said it. Make him kneel and apologize. To my son right now.
You.
Since my father has already said so, you cannot fight the inevitable. If you don't want to suffer, get down on your knees now.
A father kneeling to his son? May heaven and earth destroy you. Zhou Chengs. Do you really think you can make me kneel? You are not worthy.
Don't.
You stinking security guard. Still so stubborn at a time like this? Son, I think not give him a lesson. He would never obediently do as told.
Zhou Weidong. Why must you make things so difficult for yourself?
Zhou Chengzi. You are calling a villain your father. Forcing the man who raised you to kneel and apologize. You are
The
nothing
film was
but a beast.
translated and
A beast?
narrated by M Media.
I will show you what a real beast looks like.
No.
Stop. President Qin of the Jiangdong Group. President Qin is actually here. Hello, President Qin. Are you alright? Are you hurt? Who had the audacity to do this? Step forward right now. President Qin, I am Gu Minjuan of the Gu Corporation.
Father, President Qin, isn't he the president of the Jiangdong Group? Why is he here?
Exactly. President Qin, what brings you here today? Naturally, I am here to deliver a gift to our chairman. The chairman of the Jiangdong Group, is he coming today as well? Son, you must make a good impression later. You are a top talent who studied abroad. As long as the chairman takes a liking to you, you can go straight to work at the Jiangdong Group.
Yes. Right.
However, before the chairman arrives, we must kick this stinking security guard out of here. We cannot let him ruin your path to success.
Qin, President Qin, why are you hitting my father?
Why? The stinking security guard you speak of is actually our Jiangdong.
I am a security guard at the Jiangdong Hotel. President Chen is my superior. He cannot stand seeing his subordinates being bullied. so he stood up for me. But I will handle this matter myself.
Handle this as quickly as possible. Our chairman will be here any moment.
Joe Chengs, I will give you one last chance. Apologize to me and Meiju. For Meiju's sake. I might forgive you.
President Qin. This is a private family matter. You wouldn't interfere, would you?
I would not.
Zhou Weidong, you want me to apologize to
The
you?
film was translated
My
and
advice to you is,
narrated by
go find a
M.
mirror and look at what you have become. I am a top talent from overseas. In the future, I will have the opportunity to join the Jiangdong group, whereas you will only ever be a pathetic poor security guard.
Enough. Enough, Zhou Changzi. Your behavior today makes you seem like a stranger to me. Where on earth has the once obedient and humble son gone?
Humble and gentle. Do you think I wanted to be that way? It is all because I have a poor father who is a security guard, which makes me unable to hold my head high in front of others. Zhou Weidong, you are nothing but a stain on my life. Any association with you makes me feel ashamed. And you, mother, as your son, let me be clear, don't even think about getting married today. Father and I have already discussed this. He has promised me that he is willing to give you a chance to turn over a new leaf, as long as you apologize to my father and eat humble pie. He might even consider taking you back.
What did you say? You want me to apologize to Gu Mingyuan?
That is right. As soon as father went out to work back then, you hooked up with this stinking security guard. You were the one who was unfaithful. So, you should just accept it. You!
I was unfaithful. Zhou Changzi, do you have any idea what Gu Mingyuan did to me back then? What Gu Mingyuan did back then?
Meiju, how could you hit our child? Son, are you alright?
Gu Mingyuan, what exactly did you say to Changzi?
I simply told him the truth. Back then, you thought I was poor and abandoned me. But today, I have become wealthy. As long as you are willing to apologize to me, I can let bygones be bygones and forgive you.
Gu Mingyuan, you beast. You are gaslighting us. You want me to apologize to you. That will never happen in this lifetime.
Mother, how can you speak to my father like that?
Zhou Changzi, open your eyes and look closely. This so-called good father of yours, from the time you were a child, has he ever visited you once? Back then, we were left destitute on the streets when you were sick and fainted. It was your foster father who rushed you to the hospital. It was your foster father who gave you a complete home. Where was Gu Mingyuan? All that time, what has he ever given you?
Stop it.
If it weren't for your foster father, you would have died from that illness long ago. If it weren't for your foster father, how would you have ever known a father's love?
I told you to stop. I owe him a debt of gratitude. I will pay him back now. Is that enough? all this talk? Isn't it just about money? How much of his money have I spent in my life?
The film was translated
Right.
and narrated by Media.
I will pay him back in full right now. This gold watch is worth more than your entire life. Don't ever say I owe you anything again.
You.
Mother, please stop being so stubborn. My father is a successful tycoon now. He can have any woman he wants. Yet he is still willing to let bygones be bygones and reconcile with you. Stop being so ungrateful.
Meiju. Joe Chengs. You don't know the truth of the matter. I do not blame you. You cannot speak to your mother like that.
Enough. Stop with your hypocritical, moral posturing. You are just a low-level security guard. Do you have the ability to bring happiness to my mother? My father is the chairman of the Goo Corporation. He is a billionaire. He drives $1 million ride in a $1 billion villa. And you, what do you have to compare with my father?
These items combined are worth billions. Mr. Kin, what are you giving? These items are all from the chairman of Jiangdong Group, presented to the chairman's wife. Now, I ask the chairman's wife to please accept these gifts.
The chairman's wife is here too.
I have never heard that the chairman of Jiangdong Group has a wife. What is going on here?
Meiju. Years ago, I was framed and nearly lost my life on the street. You were the one who saved me. And today, we have finally walked down the aisle. I can no longer hide my true identity from you. I must confess something to you.
I ask the chairman's wife to please accept these gifts.
Mr. Chin, what is this?
Meiju. Just accept them. These are all for you.
For me. But I don't even know the chairman of Jiangdong Group.
Madam, the chairman of Jiangdong Group, so far away as the horizon, yet right before your eyes. Weidong, you are the Jiangdong Group.
That is correct. I am the chairman of Jiangdong Group. Zhou Weidong.
Wait a moment. Zhou Weidong, you are nothing but a lowly security guard at Jiangdong Hotel. How dare you impersonate the chairman of Jiangdong Group right in front of Mr. Qin? You must have a death wish.
Mr. Qin, are you not going to do something about this?
As the chairman of Jiangdong Group, I have no need to explain myself to you.
Jiangdong Group is the largest public company in the country. You, a lowly security guard, are spouting nonsense here. After working as a watchdog at Jiangdong Hotel for so long, you really think you are the master now? It is absolutely ridiculous.
Qin Hai is known for protecting his own. Since this security guard is his employee, he is naturally here to back Zhou Weidong up. Mr. Qin, I am one of our Jiangdong Group's business partners. You wouldn't stand against us for the sake of a lowly security guard, would you? If the chairman finds out about this, I fear you will not have an easy time either. Do I need your permission to make my own decisions? Who do you think you are? Mr. Qin, I am only doing this for your own good. Shut your mouth. Say one more word. I will make your company disappear from the market. Zhou Cheng's. I don't care whose son you are, but our chairman raised you with such hardship and care. Yet this is how you treat him? It is a shame, given how much our chairman treasures you and protects you, even offering you a 10 billion investment.
A 10 billion contract. Could Zhou Weidong really be the chairman of Jiangdong Group? That is absolutely impossible. How could he possibly be the chairman of Jiangdong Group?
Weidong. What is going on here?
Meiju. It is all my fault. I should not have hidden my identity from you. Are you still willing to marry me now?
I agree. Whether you are a chairman or a security guard, I do not care. I only know that you are my husband.
Zhou Cheng's, what exactly are you trying to do?
I understand now. I finally get it. Zhou Weidong, you went to such great lengths to put on this show. It was truly a waste of effort. I am telling you. Today, there is no way I will let my mother marry you.
Son, what are you doing?
Father, right now, just take the ring and propose to mother. Show her your sincerity. You have money now, and you have power. I refuse to believe mother won't be moved.
Zhou Chengzi, you really are an ingrate. You are beyond saving. I am telling you, in this lifetime, I would rather die than marry him.
Mother, what nonsense are you spouting?
Zhou Chengzi, you have no idea what happened back then. You only listened to the one-sided story of that monster. If I had truly abandoned Gu Mingyuan, would I have still taken you to live on the streets with me? Back then, it was Gu Mingyuan who...
Mijou. Back then you thought I had no money and heartlessly abandoned me. I do not blame you, but I have achieved success in my career now. I am fully capable of giving you and Cheng's a happy life, and I have proactively set aside my grievances and forgiven you. What more do you want me to do?
You.
Mother, just listen to your son's advice. Your son is only doing this for your own good.
Hey,
Mother, from the time I was a child, you have never laid a hand on me. Yet today, for the sake of this lowly security guard, you have struck me twice. Is your own biological son really worth less than a lowly security guard? We are the ones who are family. Zhou Weidong, are you satisfied now? Everything is because of you. Our family can no longer be reunited. I admit, you have the debt of upbringing toward me. But so what? I have no blood relation to you. The blood flowing in my veins is only that of Lin Mijou and Gu Mingyuan. And you have been an outsider from the very beginning. Mother, come with me now. Let's go to the Civil Affairs Bureau with my father.
Meiju.
Mother, please put down the knife. It's just asking you to remarry father. Is such a strong reaction really necessary?
I have already told you. For me to marry Gu Mingyuan, I would rather die.
Mother, I just don't understand why you are so resistant to father. You were clearly the one at fault back then. Father has already done everything for our family to be reunited and has swallowed his pride to accept you back. Don't you dare push your luck.
I don't care about dignity. Yes, I have no dignity. If I had cared about dignity, you would never have been born. You would not be the son of Lin Meizhu.
Mother, what do you mean by that? What really happened back then?
If you want to know the truth about back then, I will tell you right now.
Meiju. You cannot say it. There are so many people here. Chengs, if you have something to say, let's go home and talk about this slowly.
Forget it, son, just forget it.
Who wants to go home with you? This can't just end here. Since there are so many people here today, right in front of everyone, let them be the judge.
You cannot handle the truth.
I cannot handle it. I have my father as my backer. What could possibly be too much for me to handle? Come on. Speak up. Say it loud so everyone can hear. How you, back then, were so greedy for wealth and abandoned my father.
Mother, I really wanted to grow up fast and become a superhero, so no one could ever hurt you.
Speak.
Zhou Chengzi. Today, I will tell you the truth. It wasn't me who abandoned Gu Mingyuan back then. It was Gu Mingyuan who abandoned us. And furthermore, in your eyes, that rich and powerful father of yours is a rapist.
What? I won't allow you to smear my father like that. You're calling my father a rapist? Tell me, who did he rape?
He assaulted my mother. He raped me.
What?
Zhou Chengs. Just to find this so-called truth, you forced your own mother, in front of all these people, to rip open her own scars. Are you satisfied now?
Father, is what mother said true?
Son, your mother is just spouting nonsense.
Tell me the truth.
That happened so long ago. Who can really say for sure? I originally didn't want to recall it. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to tell the truth. Back then, when I was with your mother, it was your mother who kept seducing me.
You are spouting lies.
Lin Meizhu, this is a society governed by law. You need evidence to make such claims. With just a flick of your tongue, you call me a rapist? Where is your proof? Son, those who achieve great things don't get hung up on trifles. Your mother made you lose face. But father has given you plenty of face. This matter happened so long ago. You don't need to dwell on it. Think about your life now. What happened back then wasn't all that bad. If it hadn't happened, you might have ended up as the son of this pathetic security guard, a nobody for the rest of your life.
Father, I've really wronged you.
Gu Mingyuan, you beast, accusing others while being the villain yourself? You are twisting the truth. Your heart is truly wicked. Clearly.
Lin Meizhu,
What did you call me?
I always thought you were a kind and simple village woman. But I never imagined that you would do such a thing back then. And now you're even trying to shift the blame by slandering my father as a rapist. He is my biological father. How can you be so heartless and so unwilling to see me succeed?
Joe Chengs. You cannot distinguish right from wrong. It was clearly Gu Mingyuan back then who insulted Meiju and then abandoned you both. How can you say that now? Do you have any conscience toward your mother?
It was she who wronged me. My life was almost ruined by her. And her? She even wants to slander my father as a rapist. I've finally seen it for myself. There is nothing more poisonous than a woman's heart.
Chengzi, believe me. I am not lying.
Enough! Our bond as mother and son ends here. From now on, I am no longer your son. In this world, I only have one relative,
The film was
and that is my real father, Gu
translated
Mingyuan.
and narrated by M Media.
Joe.
I told you from the start. My son would be mine sooner or later. Hey, even if you tell him the truth, what can you do? Will he even believe you?
Meiju.
Chairman Zhou, the madam is out of danger.
President Jin. President Jin, you're here too.
Madam, please don't get excited. Right now, the most important thing is for you to rest.
Madam. You called me madam?
It seems the madam hasn't yet adapted to her new identity. You are our chairman of Jiangdong Group's wife. So of course, I must address you as madam.
Weidong, could you really be?
Meiju. I am sorry for hiding it from you for so long. My true identity. I'm indeed the chairman of Jiangdong Group.
Weidong, I do not blame you. Even though for all these years, your identity was a facade, our feelings for each other were real.
By the way, Meiju, I have a gift for you.
I do not want any gifts. All I want is for us to be together forever.
Where is the item I asked you to prepare?
Yes, madam. Please take a look at this agreement.
This. Weidong, you want to transfer the Jiangdong Hotel and 50% of the group's shares to me. How can I accept this?
Meiju, you are my wife. Naturally, I want to give you the very best. Once you have recovered, we will hold a share transfer ceremony at the Jiangdong Hotel. At that time, I will announce your status to everyone. Meiju, what is wrong?
Nothing. Weidong, I am worried about Chengzi. Chengzi was deceived by Gu
The film
Mingyuan.
was translated and
He is my
narrated by M
biological son.
Media.
After all, can you give him another chance?
Gu Mingyuan is a jerk. I will certainly punish him. As for Joe Chengs, he truly went too far at our wedding. He needs to be taught a lesson. Send out the notice. Terminate all cooperation with the GU Corporation and blacklist them permanently. Right? Also, notify everyone in the industry that no one is allowed to work with the GU Corporation. Otherwise, they will be making an enemy of the Jiangdong Group.
Understood.
Waidong. I never expected the Jiangdong Hotel to be this luxurious. This is my first time inside.
Do you like it? From now on, this hotel belongs to you.
Yes.
Joe Waidong, get out here.
Chengzi.
Why? Are you not wearing your security uniform today? Renting that suit must have cost you months of wages, right?
Du Mingyuan. Why are you here? Have you not caused enough trouble at the wedding?
Why am I here? Ask him. Today, I am going to teach this lowlife a lesson.
You.
What exactly are you trying to do?
What am I doing? Because of you, this pathetic security guard, and your tattling, our GU Corporation has been cut off from Jiangdong Group,
Translated and narrated by
and we have been
MD.
permanently blacklisted. How dare you ask me what I am doing?
I did not need to tattle. This was my decision alone.
Your decision.
As the chairman of Jiangdong Group, when it comes to choosing business partners, I do not need to seek anyone's approval.
Joe Waidong, are you taking this act too far? Do not think that just because you were dressed to the nines, you are actually someone of status. This is the Jiangdong Hotel. It is a property of Jiangdong Group. You might get away with your scams elsewhere, but you dare to impersonate the chairman here? I think you're tired of living.
Joe Waidong. Do not think that just because you are dressed to the nines, I cannot recognize you. Everyone, do not be fooled by him. This man is just a security guard at the Jiangdong Hotel.
Are you finished? If you're done, then right now, get out of here.
Joe Waidong, let's see how long you can keep up this act. Manager Yan. Mr. Gu.
Yan Cheng, the general manager of Jiangdong Hotel.
Manager Yan, I want to report someone. I'm reporting that someone here is impersonating me. Chairman, what did you say? Who is bold enough to do that? It's him. Joe Waidong. Manager Yan, he is a high-level executive at the hotel. You claim to be the chairman of the Jiangdong Group. Come, let's see what Manager Yan has to say.
Manager Yan, I can also testify. This man is clearly just a lowly security guard at the Jiangdong Hotel, yet he's running around impersonating the chairman of the Jiangdong Group. This is a heinous crime.
The chairman of the Jiangdong Group has always kept a low profile. I've never even seen him. Check it. Does our hotel have a security guard named Joe Waidong? Yes. Manager Yan, there is indeed a security guard named Joe Waidong. The chairman of the Jiangdong Group is a very busy man. How could he possibly be bored enough to work as a security guard? This man is definitely impersonating the chairman. Go. Get someone to throw the security guard out of here. Yes.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
A security guard actually dares to impersonate me, the chairman of the Jiangdong Group. I think you've grown tired of living. Chairman Joe, do you have anything left to say for yourself?
You've been acting for so long, and now you've been humiliated in public. Aren't you ashamed?
A mere hotel manager. Not recognizing me is perfectly normal.
Yet you're still here spouting nonsense.
Zhou Weidong, the facts are right in front of you. Are you still going to keep up the act? I'd like to see. You all can even walk out of this Jiangdong Hotel today.
Chin high. Manager Yan Qing of the hotel doesn't recognize me. Tell him for me.
Are you talking about the president of the Jiangdong Group, President Qin? Hello? President Qin. You idiot. You don't even recognize them. Chairman of the Jiangdong Group, President Qin. He is not the chairman. I just had someone check. He is just a security guard. Apologize to the chairman immediately. Otherwise, don't even think about working anymore. Are you really the chairman of the Jiangdong Group?
Now, throw them both out of here immediately. As for what just happened, I can pretend it never occurred.
Manager Yan, don't be fooled by him. That security guard last time, at my wedding, told us himself that because he works under President Qin as a security guard, and President Qin is quite partial to his own subordinates. That's why he's standing up to defend him.
Everyone, come here. Manager Yan, I've brought the people here. I'm asking you all. Do you recognize this man? Is he or is he not a security guard at our Jiangdong hotel? Yes. Manager Yan, I've already asked around. Zhou Weidong has been working at our Jiangdong hotel as a security guard for 10 years, so he absolutely cannot be the chairman. The evidence is overwhelming. Let's see how you try to talk your way out of this now. President Qin is confused. I am not confused. Guards, throw those two out of here.
Shang Longhai, chairman of the Longhai Group.
What? The chairman of the Jiangdong Group is appearing at the Jiangdong Hotel today. Zhao Huan, go prepare a generous gift for me immediately. I'm going to the scene to meet Chairman Zhou. Yes. When I got married, Chairman Zhou personally attended and gave me a gift, giving me plenty of face. Last time at Chairman Zhou's wedding, I was delayed by business abroad. This time, I must make up for it double. Those two, throw them out. Wait. This man is wearing designer suits to swindle people, and he even threatened you. We can't just let him off so easily.
The film was translated and
You make a good point.
narrated by M-Media.
Then what do you suggest we do? Waiter, bring me that security uniform. Right now. You must take all your clothes off and force you back into that tattered clothes. Get out of here.
Zhou Changzi, are you really just going to stand there and watch your father be stripped in public? Do you have any humanity left?
I severed ties with him long ago. A pathetic security guard like him is not fit to be my father.
You unfilial son. Are you trying to be the death of me?
Shut up. I spent over 20 years living in misery with you all. Now that I have finally found my wealthy biological father, can you please stop trying to cling to me?
Yan King is usually so attentive. Today, he won't even answer his phone. Perhaps because Chairman Zhou is at the Jiangdong Hotel. Yan King is too busy to be bothered. Drive faster.
Chengzi. Let me tell you. Your father is no security guard. He is truly the chairman of the Jiangdong Group. The only reason we are at the Jiangdong Hotel today is because your father is preparing to transfer all of his shares to me. It is him, Du Mingyuan, twisting the truth and playing the victim. He is lying to you and using you.
The film was
Chengzi,
translated
listen to me.
and narrated by M Media.
Won't you apologize to your father?
Lin Miju, do you even hear what you are saying? A lowly security guard like him could transfer an entire hotel to you? Only a fool like you would believe such nonsense. Transferring the entire Jiangdong Hotel to you? I think he wants you to switch careers to a janitor. Honestly, I would say you two, a security guard and a cleaning lady, are truly a match made in heaven.
Zhou Cheng's. I originally wanted to give you a chance for Meiju's sake, but now it seems that is completely unnecessary.
Give me a chance to continue being the son of a poor security guard? To spend my whole life as a spineless loser? Let me tell you, this whole life, I don't need it. A low life like you to give me a chance. Manager Yan, this Zhou Weidong is harboring malicious intent and refuses to change. I suggest we listen to my father. Make him put on that tattered clothes and get out of here immediately.
Do it.
You had better let go, or else.
Sir, the cake you ordered is ready.
You really go all out with your act, don't you? You like cake, don't you? Today, I will make sure you get your fill.
No. Weidong, are you all right?
Meiju, I am fine. Quickly, call Chin.
You talk too much.
Zhou Chengzi, you listen only to Gu Mingyuan, that monster, and ignore the
The
truth.
film was
You cannot
translated
tell right from
and
wrong.
narrated by
To
M
treat the
Media.
father who raised you for all these years with such cruelty. You really are a beast. I am telling you, from this day forward, I will no longer have any hope for you. I am no longer your mother. I am severing all ties with you. Weidong, let's go.
Don't move.
What else do you want to do?
Did you not hear what I said? Make Zhou Weidong put on that tattered clothes and get out of here.
What are you waiting for? This man has repeatedly impersonated our group's chairman. We cannot let him get away with it.
No,
Do it.
no. Weidong,
Stop right there. What do you think you are doing? This is the richest man in Nan province, the chairman of Longhai Group, Shang Longhai. Chairman Shang, why are you here? I heard that the chairman of Jiangdong Group was at the Jiangdong Hotel today, so I came specifically to pay my respects. What is going on here? Let him go, quickly. Chairman Shang, you don't understand. This lowly security guard, time and again, you've impersonated our group's chairman. And today, you're here at the Jiangdong Hotel causing a scene. As the manager of this Jiangdong Hotel, I certainly cannot stand by and watch. Do it. Put the security uniform on him, and then throw him out.
Wait. Mr. Shang. My husband is not causing a scene, nor is he lying. He really is the chairman of the Jiangdong Group,
The film
Zhou
was
Weidong.
translated and narrated
Chairman
by
Zhou.
M Media.
Could he really be Chairman Zhou?
Mr. Shang, don't listen to his nonsense. Zhou Weidong, he's just a lowly security guard. Everyone knows that.
Is that so? Manager Yan. That's right. 10 years ago, Zhou Weidong was already a security guard at the Jiangdong Hotel. Wait. I have met the chairman of the Jiangdong Group before. Whether this is true or false, I will know with one look. Mr. Shang. This. He does look familiar. But covered in all this cake, it's impossible to tell. Impossible to tell. I told you so. Mr. Shang, you're overthinking it. How could a security guard possibly be the chairman of the Jiangdong Group?
Mr. Shang, my husband is the chairman of the Jiangdong Group. I beg you, please save him.
Enough. Didn't you hear Mr. Shang say, it's impossible to tell? At this point, having reached this state, he brought this on himself. Even if this man is impersonating the chairman of the Jiangdong Group, you shouldn't be bullying him like this, let alone stripping him in public. Chairman Zhou is a refined man, generous and kind. If Chairman Zhou finds out that this is how you manage the hotel, I'm afraid you'll be in serious trouble. Don't worry, with me here, he will be fine.
Wait! Mr. Shang! You are actually stepping in to help a security guard who is impersonating the chairman of the Jiangdong Group. By doing this, aren't you aiding and abetting?
President Qin has arrived.
Dad, why is Qin Hai here?
You forgot? Last time at the wedding, Qin Hai helped Zhou Weidong put on an act. This time, Zhou Weidong must have come to complain, and Qin Hai is here to back him up.
That makes sense.
Manager Yan, what is going on here? Who is this? President Qin. You don't know the half of it. This lowly security guard is impersonating our group chairman. And today, he came to the banquet hall to cause trouble again. So do you know what day it is today? Today, the chairman is coming to the banquet hall to hold the Jiangdong Group's equity transfer ceremony. As the hotel manager, you are letting irrelevant people cause a scene here? This cake was specially ordered by the chairman. What kind of manager are you? President Qin, I didn't ruin the cake. I was just having someone throw him out. If not you, then who? It's you again, you ungrateful wretch. Why are you everywhere? Our chairman doesn't seem to have welcomed you. Get out of here immediately.
President Jin. Please save my husband.
Madam, the president of the Jiangdong group is actually calling her madam. Then her husband is. What is going on here?
Quick. Go and check on Weidong.
Chairman,
Chin Height. You're here.
Chairman, that lowly security guard is actually the chairman? Then just now. Chairman, are you alright? I'll take you to the hospital now.
I am fine.
Zhou Chengs. The chairman has raised you for so many years. Is this how you repay him?
Impossible. How could he possibly be the chairman of the Jiangdong group? He is just a lowly security guard. Everyone can testify to that.
The reason the chairman hid his identity from you for so many years was to temper your character, to help you achieve something, and to prepare you for heavy responsibilities. Now it seems you have completely failed him. The trust the chairman placed in you, you have also let down his efforts in nurturing you. And you,
The film was
I already made it very clear
and narrated
over the
by
phone
M
just now.
Media.
He is the chairman of our group. Instead of stopping it, you aided and abetted them. You stood by and watched as the chairman was humiliated. President Qin, I truly did not mean to. And yet you still dare to make excuses? It was the two of them who kept misleading me, telling me the chairman was just a lowly security guard. I had never met the chairman before, so President Qin, I was wrong. Please, give me another chance. I already gave you a chance. It was you who failed to seize it. Take your people and get out of the Jiangdong hotel. All of your people have been fired. President Qin, I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong. Please, give me one more chance. Chairman, how should we deal with these two?
Weidong. We already gave them a chance. They were the ones who didn't take it. And they only became more vicious toward you. Deal with them however you see fit.
That lowly security guard I looked down on is actually the chairman of the Jiangdong group.
How is this possible? How can this be?
Chairman Zhou, I failed to recognize you earlier. That was my mistake. If not for that, you wouldn't have.
Mr. Shan, the fault is not yours, so you need not blame yourself.
The film
All the
was
blame
translated and narrated
lies with these
by
two.
M Media.
Zhou Weidong, you went to such great lengths. Wasn't it just to target me? A single word from you can decide the life or death of our Gu Corporation. Do you feel that you are standing on high ground now? Wasn't this all just to make me apologize to you? Fine, I can apologize to you. But please, let our Gu Corporation go. That should be enough, right?
Joe Chengs. You are far too full of yourself. The person you truly need to apologize to is not me, but your biological mother. You have no idea what happened in the past. You only listen to your beast of a father and believe his lies, ignoring the actual truth.
Enough! That we reached this point is entirely because of you.
What did you say? Because of me.
Yes, it is all your fault. You were clearly the chairman of the Jiangdong Group, sitting on a fortune of billions, yet you hid it from me for so many years. You have no idea how many cold stares and insults I have endured all these years. Yes, you saved my life, and you gave me a home. But what you don't know is, all these years, whenever people saw me, they said my dad was a lowly security guard. They bullied me, mocked me, and I could only suffer in silence. All of this.
Look, look. The son of that filthy security guard. So dirty, so dirty. Mommy won't let me play with the security guard's kid. Let's go, let's go.
Zhou Weidong. Do you know? What you gave me wasn't love, but a deep sense of inferiority. Do you think that? After hiding it from me for so long,
The film was translated
and suddenly
narrated
telling
by
me one day
media.
that you are incredibly wealthy, that I would be pleasantly surprised? No. I am not pleasantly surprised. I only hate you even more. I hate you for not telling me all of this sooner. If you had treated me as your own son, you wouldn't have let me suffer so much pain. Do you all think that I am heartless? That I am a total monster? Let me tell you, the reason I turned out this way is entirely because of you. Zhou Weidong, if it weren't for you, I would never have become so insecure and weak, so fragile like this. I wouldn't have become so desperate for money.
Zhou Chengzi, has your conscience been eaten by dogs? Is money really more important than life? Back then, if Weidong hadn't rushed you to the hospital, you would have died on the street. You really are an ungrateful wretch through and through.
You are right. Money is more important than life, rather than living in poverty. It is better to die. If I am an ungrateful wretch, then he, Zhou Weidong, is no better than me. My biological father, Gu Minjuan, is willing to give me everything. He provides me with a life of luxury. I was no worse than anyone else. He gave me dignity in front of others. He made me feel less sensitive and inferior. After I reunited with my biological father, I finally understood. A father who truly loves his son would never bear to see him suffer through so much pain. Lin Mizhu, didn't you just say that if Zhou Weidong hadn't saved me, I would have died of illness long ago? Well, let me tell you now. If I had known that I would have to endure so much suffering, I would rather have frozen or died on the street than let Zhou Weidong save me. Reconnecting with my biological father is the best decision I have ever made. Because I know who actually treats me well and who truly loves me. As for you, your late-blooming fatherly love is worth less than dirt.
Joe Chengs. You say I haven't been good to you. Then look at this. Today was supposed to be the day I transferred the Jiangdong Hotel to your mother. But you should know that a portion of those shares was meant for you.
Weidong is telling the truth.
Furthermore, when you first returned from abroad, I prepared an investment for you, worth 10 billion. I originally intended to hand over the entire Jiangdong Group to you. You say I hid my identity and pretended to be poor. But you must understand, all of that was a deliberate test to build your character. Those destined for greatness must first have their resolve tested, their strength exhausted, their bodies starved, deprived of many things. If you cannot even endure these hardships, how could you possibly shoulder the responsibility for the entire Jiangdong Group? So how can I, to hand over the most important things, give me a way to feel at ease? Joe Chengs, I gave you a chance. It was you who failed to seize it.
So why didn't you just say it directly? Why go through all these fake tests? Zhou Weidong, drop this fake, sanctimonious face. You really think you're always right. You just keep making me suffer for no reason. In your eyes, those were tests of character. But in my heart, those memories are the nightmares of my life. They are the stains on my life I can never wash away. Zhou Weidong, I will ask you one thing. If I were your biological son, would you still have raised me in poverty? No. You wouldn't. That is why you never treated me like your own flesh and blood.
Zhou Chengzi, you have no idea what Weidong sacrificed to raise you. Since you were a child, I taught you that companionship and education matter more than money.
That is what you chose to believe. Did you ever ask me what I wanted? Growing up, I was terrified of being poor. I never wanted to live a life where others look down on me again. I am a human being too. I have my own pride. If you cannot protect my dignity, then don't give me that hypocritical talk about how money doesn't matter. So, no matter how much money, no matter how powerful you are, what does it have to do with me? My biological father, Gu Minjuan, is the only family I have in this world. So, I will take the punishment for him. Chairman Zhou, I know I was wrong. I sincerely apologize to you. As long as you let go of our Gu Corporation, I will do anything you ask.
Son, get up. We will not beg him. Zhou Weidong, you clearly have everything. Why won't you let us go?
I have everything. The son I trusted most. The most heartbreaking. The one I loved and was proud of most. Now stands against me, begging for mercy on behalf of that beast. I do not want to see you anymore. Take them away.
Move. Go. Chairman, are you all right?
I am fine.
Then, as for today's banquet,
Then let us continue. Meiju. Today is an important day for you to take over the Jiangdong Hotel. Do not let those two insignificant people ruin your mood.
Understood.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mr. Wang, please consider investing in our company, Gu Corporation. Mr. Gu, to be honest, your company has offended the Jiangdong Group. This is not going to be easy to handle. Mr. Wang, please reconsider. Mr. Gu, the Jiangdong Group, it is the largest public company in the country. Even the richest man in province, Chairman Shang Longhai, holds the chairman of the Jiangdong Group in high regard. I wanted to invest in your Gu family business, but I am even more afraid of offending the Jiangdong Group. Let us discuss this matter another time. Mr. Wang.
Father, we have poured all our assets into this, yet we still cannot fill the company's deficit. What are we going to do?
It is all right, son. There will surely be a way. Pay up. Gu Minjuan is over there. Do not let him get away.